Most people pick their realtor for the wrong reasons. They look at who sold the most homes, who's been in the business longest, who has the flashiest marketing online. But here's the truth. None of that actually matters if you can't trust the person who's representing you. Now look, I'm a realtor myself. I'll be honest, I have a very controversial opinion when it comes to all of this. I don't think that it matters what their sales volume is and how long they've been in the industry. I don't think it matters as much as people make it out to seem, because the right agent isn't always the one who's doing the most deals. It's the one who actually gives a damn about you. Now that being said, I understand why people think high production means better agent. You see the billboards, you see the awards, you see the top producer in their Instagram bio, and you assume that's who you should work with. Production doesn't always mean protection. You can close 100 deals a year and still not care about your clients. And if I'm being honest, a lot of agents nowadays are only chasing numbers and not relationships. And that shows up when it matters most. Inspections, negotiations, when the deal actually starts to fall apart. So what should you look for? In my opinion, you should look for somebody with good moral standing and who values doing the right thing over the easy work. Someone who's honest, even when it's uncomfortable. Someone who listens, communicates clearly, and genuinely cares about your goals, not just trying to get you under contract. And equally important, you should resonate with them. If your personalities clash, communication breaks down. If your values don't align, then trust breaks down as well. Buying or selling a home is one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. You don't want to do it with somebody who makes you feel like just another client. I'll give you a real world example. Not too long ago, I had a friend who reached out to me about selling their property, but it was outside of my MLS coverage and it was outside of my area of expertise. To put it bluntly, I didn't know the area. Now what I could have done is said, sure, I'll take your listing, I'll do it, we'll see what happens. Instead, I referred them to an agent in the area who I knew could get the job done. And guess what happened? They got under contract within that week. Doing the right thing costed me the commission, but it earned me trust. And in the long run, that's way more valuable. And in my opinion, that's the kind of mindset that you want from a realtor. Someone who's willing to put your goals before theirs. And by the way, don't overlook the newer agent just because they haven't sold 100 homes yet. Everyone starts somewhere. A newer agent with good character, strong work ethic, and a good mentor can often serve you better than the person who's spread too thin and is just worried about status. Because they're hungry, they care, and they're trying to build something the right way. That means that they'll fight for you like it's their own house. Now, what I'm not saying is top producers are terrible agents. No, what I'm saying is sit down with people, interview agents, get to know who they are, get to know what their goals are. So if you're trying to figure out who to work with, don't go with the first name that comes to mind or the person with the flashiest Instagram. Sit down with your agent, ask them questions, listen to how they talk about their clients, and that'll tell you real quick whether they're in it for people or production. And if you're someone who values honesty, communication, and actually being taken care of through the process, I'd love to be that person for you. If you're in Georgia, of course. I work with clients who want to build relationships, not just close deals. And if that sounds like you, reach out. You can find me below and we can have a conversation. No pressure, no sales pitch, just a conversation about what your goals are and how you want to accomplish them. And with that being said, thank you for watching. If you want more content like this, subscribe, like, comment, share with a friend who's interested in real estate, because at the end of the day, it's about people, not just production.